So it only seems fitting that in a year we've spent a lot of time parsing every word he said. The season should come to an end, and here we are doing the same thing again. I'll start with the psych major to my right. What did you hear there from Aaron Rodgers, Kimberly Martin?
Doesn't he sound like a guy who's saying goodbye to Green Bay? He really does. He's talking about how competitive he still is and how he still, wants to win and has that bitter taste in his mouth from losing so early in the playoffs. People I talk to do not see them trading him. But could you blame the Packers if you said, you know what, at some point we've got to look to the future. We've got to rip the Band-Aid off. Why don't we try to get a king's ransom for him and try to look ahead to the future? I think he fits better in Green Bay, but I wouldn't blame the front office if it finally said, you know what, we haven't won more than one Super Bowl with him. Let's move on.
Why are you looking in the other direction, Bart?
What's going on here, Bart?
I mean, ain't nobody gonna say nothing about that corduroy suit. Like, ain't nobody gonna say nothing. He look like an anchor man in WJLB Cincinnati, man. All right. So now let me focus. Let me focus, Green.
I couldn't get past the hair.
The hair. I was on the jacket.
I never even noticed the jacket.
Doing?
It was the hair.
Corduroy, man.
The hair?
The hair didn't bother you?
Oh, I didn't even see the suit.
The hair didn't bother you, though?
It's February, Bart.
Either way. All right. So let's just say for this, let's pretend that we didn't see him and we just heard what he said. What would your reaction be?
Well, listen, we at some point, you heard Charles Woodson say earlier this week that at some point you can't allow Aaron Rodgers to continue to hold the organization hostage. And at some point you have to move forward. The problem is, the reality is that without Aaron Rodgers, this team is barely a wild card team, if that. So, it doesn't guarantee, organizations have struggled for years to replace franchise Hall of Fame quarterbacks. They've been fortunate enough to have two, back-to-back. Life is lonely when you don't have that guy that's the equalizer. And that's the reality. That's why they're holding on to it. But if you can rebuild and set the foundation, this is the perfect year to do that, because you have guys out there like Jimmy G that can come in and be bridge quarterbacks. You got Mitchell Trubisky out there, like guys like that who are pros, Marcus Mariota, to make that. But if you can get 3 first-round draft picks, I think the Denver is the perfect team to deal with, because they have players that you can get back in return that are proven stars. You never know what you're going to get when you get picks, but you can get young guys like Surtain. You can go get guys like Sutton. They don't have a receiver on the roster, because if Aaron is going, we know Devontae Adams is going.
Right. So go ahead, Tim. What do you think?
Well, that's why I don't think Aaron's holding the team hostage. That's why Aaron's saying, I'm going to give you my answer soon. And I don't think he's necessarily doing it for the Packers. I think he's doing it for Devontae Adams, because that is going to, I think, probably determine how Devontae handles his situation with Green Bay. Here's what I think. You said 3 first-rounders. Is that enough? Is that enough? If you're Green Bay, why would you take just 3 first-rounders if Matthew Stafford goes for 2 plus Goff plus was it his second or third?
But you get 2 A-plus players.
Well, then why would Aaron want to go somewhere if you're trading away all the good players? Why would he want to go there if you're trading away good players? Think about this. In the last 4 seasons, I think Aaron's untradeable. I've been saying it was an issue last year before he went and won the MVP this year.
Meaning he's just too good to trade. He's
136 touchdowns and 15 interceptions over the last 4 seasons.
How many playoff
Matthew Stafford threw 17 interceptions this year.
Right.
No one has ever put together a string of 4 seasons like that ever. It's not close.
But where did it get you?
That is the right.
You're one of the best teams, and he gives you a chance.
Yeah, more than
you don't have to me. And you said it. They're barely a wild card team without him. You got to add Jimmy G. They're not winning a Super Bowl with Jimmy G, and they're also not even looking for a bridge quarterback. They drafted their quarterback after Aaron. So to me, Green Bay's not looking for a quarterback. So to me, the best place for him to win a Super Bowl is with the Green Bay Packers. It was last offseason when we were talking about it, and it is this offseason when we're talking about it. I think the only difference is he actually has a better relationship with the team right now than he did a year ago.
But the issue is, where did it get him? They won the division, but listen, at some point you got to move on from him, and and it's a tough pill to swallow. At some point, you have to move on from Aaron Rodgers. If you can get building blocks, the foundation going forward. I mean, you talk about if the Broncos give up his pieces. Well, what if he says, "Go get me Devontae Adams"?
Here's the thing: why do you have to give up on him earlier than he's given up on playing, when he is playing better than anyone else that is playing the hardest position in sports?
Does he want to be there?
That's the issue.
That's the big issue. Does he want to stay in Green Bay?
I think he wants to stay in Green Bay if Devontae's going to be back, if they can do things to keep players that he wants there. Like that ends up being the key.
Did anyone else, can I ask a question? Did anyone else, as they listened to him say, and maybe because we have listened to him say so many things, we take a little bit of it with a grain of salt. He sounded like a person who was seriously considering retiring, right? I mean, I don't know if we take that seriously, but he
and I would agree
way.
with you that it sounded like that. But like, I also think that there's just watching him and hearing everything that he said this entire year.
Yeah.
I think there's just been this element of being like non-committal. At playing at this level, I don't see him walking away playing at this level. This was fun for him this year. This was easy for him this year. And I think that ends up being
Just watch Tom Brady do the same thing.
Yeah.
Having a great season. At some point, you
But
turn
he's
the
6 years
page.
older. Brady's 44.
But the reality is, like, at some point, you have to move on from him. And the worst thing that could ever happen is he decides to go, or he decides to hang it up, or if he gives you 2-3 more years, you get nothing for him.
Right.
That's what we see, the empowerment. You want to be able to have the building blocks, because once he leaves, you have absolutely nothing.
Right.
Jordan Love is not the answer.
It is worth one reminder that threat of retirement is, at least to some degree, one of the elements of leverage that he can apply. So he could be using that strategically as well. Kmart, put a ribbon on this.
If he wants to be there, he should stay because it makes the most sense for Aaron Rodgers to try to win a Super Bowl in Green Bay. But this whole every year, it's sort of like, well, I've got to see what I'm doing. I don't know if I want to be here. Like, both of these sides, if you want to be together, stay together. It makes the most sense.
Look,
but I don't know.
They traded Brett Favre because they had Aaron Rodgers and they knew what they had at him. Now they've got Rodgers, they've got Jordan Love.
He needs a little bit of seasoning.
Brett wasn't playing. Brett wasn't agreeing to the team's timeline at all.
Right.
From everything that Aaron has said, either to Pat or what he said, recently, is he's going to agree to help the team and the players it would affect.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.